Hi, my name is Trevor Klee. I'm a GMAT tutor. I scored 750 on my own GMAT, and I've helped a bunch of other people score 700 plus on their GMAT. Wanted to make a quick video about what to do when your GMAT score plateaus, and I wanted to make it a checklist to make it, easy and digestible. So, with that being said, let's jump into it. So, item one on the checklist: Are you studying enough? So if your score plateaus and you're studying less than 10 hours a week, that's why your score plateaus. GMAT's a hard test, takes a lot of time, takes usually like 100, 150 hours to, you know, get a good score on it. And if you're studying less than 10 hours a week, it's going to take you a long time to get to that 100 hours, and you're also going to spend most of that time trying to remember what you did last week. If you can't get in that 10 hours for whatever reason, you're anxious, you're busy, whatever, you need to fix something. Because if you can't, your score is not going to improve. All right, easy enough. Item two on the checklist: Are you studying the right way? So, are you doing questions, which is good, or are you watching videos and books, which is yeah? So, watching videos like this one or reading books like mine can be great as long as you're using them to do more questions and to get more questions right. That's great. But if you just watch them and you read them and you don't do anything else, you're not going to improve. The GMAT is not a test of what you've memorized, it's a test of what you can do. So if you're not doing stuff, then you're studying the wrong way, and so that's why you're not improving on the GMAT. Easy enough. All right. Item three on the checklist: Are you trying to be your own tutor? Are you trying to be your own coach? So, what I mean by that is when you get a question wrong, are you just going on to the next one and being like, oh, that sucks? Or are you thinking, okay, why did I get that question wrong? What type of question is it? How can I get the next question of this type correct? And that's when like a book or video can come in to help you get the next type of this question correct. But if you're just like going on and doing questions blindly and just doing random questions, I mean, you're not really getting bang for your buck because you're spending most of your time doing stuff that you probably know how to do, which might feel good for your ego, but doesn't really help you improve. And when you do find stuff that you don't know how to do, you're not really learning from it. Like, you should be learning from the questions that you can't do. So that's item three on the checklist. Last, item four on the checklist: when you take tests, are you taking them in test-like conditions? So, first of all, the tests you do, as well as the homework you do, should be official GMAT material. There's a lot of it. There's 6 official practice tests. You should be taking those. You shouldn't be using outside sources. That's just basic. But when you take these tests, like, are you giving yourself leeway, or are you trying to take it like you would take an actual test? Are you, making sure you're waking up on time, taking only the breaks that they say, maybe taking in kind of an uncomfortable place. Maybe if you're really having trouble, maybe you have to make it more uncomfortable than the actual test. Maybe you have to like wake up super early and see if you can still do it that way. Like really push yourself to make sure that you're taking this in a test like condition, because the actual GMAT when you take it is stressful and it's exhausting. And if you're not training yourself to capture that experience, then you won't achieve the score you want on the actual test. So that is my quick checklist on why your GMAT score is plateauing. So are you studying enough? Are you studying the right way? Are you being your own tutor slash coach? And are you taking tests in test-like conditions? If you want more help, feel free to subscribe to this channel. I've got more videos on the GMAT. You can also check out my books, which I'll link below. And I also, as I mentioned, am a tutor. I'm happy to help. So you can reach out if you need me. All right. Thanks.